Antarctica wasn't always a frozen wasteland. Long ago, it was full of life. And 56 million years ago, something terrifying stalked its jungles. A giant, flesh-eating bird. It stood around 6 feet tall and weighed as much as a lion. For millions of years, nothing could challenge it. So, why did it disappear? And could there still be even bigger predators hidden beneath the ice? Paleontologists discovered 2 massive claw bones in Antarctica, sharp, curved, and powerful. They belonged to this bird and were dug up from Epresian-aged rocks on Seymour Island, making them around 40 to 50 million years old. Their shape left no doubt. These were the so-called terror birds. Their scientific name is Phorus racidae, some of the most fearsome predators ever to walk the earth. Flightless, they didn't need wings. Instead, they could sprint at breakneck speeds, like ostriches from a nightmare. For millions of years, these birds ruled South America. But now, for the first time, their presence has been confirmed in Antarctica. No surprise, back then, South America and Antarctica were still connected, allowing animals to easily migrate between continents. These birds probably migrated south and adapted to life on Antarctica's prehistoric landmass. They didn't just survive, they thrived. But at some point, this nightmare vanished. Why? Most likely due to temperature changes. Antarctica was cooling, slowly transforming into the frozen wasteland we know today. Its prey may have declined, leaving the predator without enough food. Eventually, it disappeared, leaving no descendants behind. Researchers hope to find a complete skeleton eventually. They're also wondering whether there might be even bigger species waiting to be discovered. Perhaps these birds evolved into a completely new Antarctic lineage. But for now, all we have are 2 giant, eerie claws. People often think Antarctica has almost no animals or plants, but that's far from true. Penguins waddle around, and forget the cute tiny ones, Antarctica used to have 6-foot-tall monsters.
The emperor penguin is the largest penguin species alive today. They can dive over 1,800 feet deep and hold their breath for over 20 minutes. Ancient giant penguins roamed around 38 million years ago. They were the size of humans. Fossils show they had long, sharp beaks, making them terrifying hunters of fish and squid. The fish there are fascinating too. Forget giant squids. Colossal squids are nightmares even bigger. Some reach over 40 feet long, with massive, super-sharp beaks and eyes the size of dinner plates. Finally, there are orcas, the apex predators of the Antarctic Ocean. They hunt in packs, working together like a wolf pack of the sea to take down seals, fish, and even massive whales. Even tiny plants survive there, like moss, algae, Antarctic hairgrass, and pearlwort, enduring extreme conditions. There are many myths about Antarctica. Some think that when icebergs break off glaciers, they immediately drift into the open ocean until they melt. But reality is far more chaotic. When an iceberg calves from a glacier or ice shelf, it may get stuck on the seafloor for decades before moving. Then, it can get caught in powerful whirlpools, spinning in place for months. One iceberg, 23A, spent nearly 40 years frozen in place before finally breaking free, only to be trapped in a swirling vortex for another 8 months. Their paths are influenced by ocean currents, tides, winds, and underwater topography. Icebergs don't just float freely, their movements are full of unexpected twists. And glaciers, another strange rumor claims humans can't travel more than 311 miles inland due to ice walls, freezing jet fuel, deadly winds, and no oxygen. But that's false. Antarctica has been explored by planes, vehicles, and scientists on foot. There's even a research station at the South Pole, inhabited year-round. The ice wall exists. It's a massive ice cliff rising above the ocean, but it's an ice shelf, not a secret barrier. Ice shelves form when glaciers flow off the land and spread over the ocean. Almost 3/4 of Antarctica's coastline is made up of them, but they don't encircle the globe. Antarctica is one of the most extreme places on Earth, yet humans have conquered its challenges. Every year, millions are invested in keeping research stations running, protecting wildlife. The truth is simpler. It's a grounded iceberg, stuck in shallow water and slowly melting.
Ice moves across the landscape, flowing around obstacles and creating odd shapes. Strong winds sculpt ice into dramatic formations over time. No secret doorway, unfortunately. Ushuaia, Argentina, is called the gateway to Antarctica, the last stop before the icy continent. But Punta Arenas, Chile is another option. Ushuaia is closer physically, but has no regular flights to Antarctica and is controlled by the military. Punta Arenas, though further, is used by 22 countries and global organizations as a main base, allowing private and regular flights. Argentina made a mistake choosing Marambio Base, high altitude, rough terrain, accessible only by helicopter, making operations slow and expensive. Chile, meanwhile, built efficient, well-planned bases. If things don't change, Ushuaia may remain just a tourist stop, and what's terrifying is that Antarctica seems to be returning to its past. For the first time in recorded history, temperatures broke 68 degrees Fahrenheit. This continent, buried under miles of ice, can drop to minus 112 degrees Fahrenheit. But in the winter of 2020, scientists recorded 69 degrees Fahrenheit on Seymour Island, hotter than many places in Europe at that time. Scientists attribute this to changes in heat movement in the planet's waters and melting permafrost caused by global warming. The climate is changing faster than expected. If you enjoyed this video, smash that like button, share it, and subscribe to Brain Freeze Facts.